eating healthy food and raising our children on healthy food. And then the next thing that follows that is medicine, because there is a secularization of medicine as well. The medicine, you have the military-industrial complex, you also have the medical-industrial complex. Medicine is a massive industry, billions and billions of dollars. In the United States alone, over $500 billion a year. It's bigger than their war industry, you see. And they have massive conflicts of interest. What they do, much of the medicine that is used, and if there's any doctors in here, then without deference to you, because Muslim doctors should really question things and shouldn't just take all these things face value. We have a tib in Islamic tradition, which doesn't negate that you can progress and learn new things and all these things. But we should not take the theories of medicine as absolute fact. Because much of the medicine that exists now is based on maintenance of illness, of not getting people better, but of maintaining illness. So you end up, if you go to a doctor, they give you pills, before you know it, you're literally getting a pharmacy bill every month. And then these bills disturb your biochemical balance in the body so much that you can't go off them. It becomes dangerous to stop taking the pills. Now, I'm not saying some people I'm not saying give up all, if people are on medicine, I'm definitely not saying throw away your medicine. But what I'm saying is, if you do become ill, look at all the possible alternatives. Much of our illness is from the way we eat, because we don't exercise. If you look at Muslims, they look unhealthy. Seriously, they look unhealthy. The National Institute of Health in the United States, which is that's their icon, that's their major, it's like what they say, it's like Sahih al-Bukhari with us. They said 85% of the illness in the United States is directly related to diet and lack of exercise. But if you go to a doctor, he doesn't say eat well and exercise. He said take this pill. That's what he says. It's like a magic thing. You just take it and everything goes away. But if you go to a good doctor, he say, listen, first of all, you look like hell. You better do something about it. That's a good doctor. They say the friend is the one that makes you cry, not the one that makes you happy. A good doctor will tell you, what are you doing to yourself? How'd you get in? Unfortunately, most of these doctors, they're out to here too. He just had his triple bypass. Really, he just had his triple bypass. And the psychiatrist, he's seeing a psychiatrist down the road. And his daughter's taking drugs. Really. We have our own deen. Lakum deenukum waliya deen. So our deen is different, including our medicine, which doesn't mean we can't learn. I'm not saying throw out all of Western medicine. But what I'm saying is Muslims should not be so naive to think that these people have our good interests in mind. Because the same companies that make those drugs and write the textbooks for these doctors that are studying them are selling drugs that have been outlawed in the United States in Muslim countries. Give it to the brown people. Who cares? They get cancer 5 years from now. This is a fact. And you have to understand how ruthless these people are, because they don't care about you. The only person who care about you is your own self. Save yourselves and save your families. And if we all took that ayah to heart, we wouldn't have any problems in the Muslim world. Anyway, just some thoughts to think about. But really, we're in a very desperate condition. The secularism has had a massive impact on the Muslims, and we have to get back to our world view. Really, we have to look and analyze the Quran and study it, and look what it considers knowledge, ilm. What it considers knowledge. Knowledge is not science. Science is this modern science, that's one branch of knowledge. And the Muslims are always saying, well, Islam's not against science. Yeah, but there are methodologies of science. There are philosophies of science that we are against. And much of the methodologies and philosophies that are used with their sciences we are completely opposed to and consider